Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Rambeard, and you're watching the Serpentshrine Cavern raid that we did last week. It was a pretty fun raid, but I'll tell more about that later. First off, you'll probably see the two thingies on the top left, the next boss button and the kill button. You can click either of those to either skip to the next boss or to watch the kill of the boss we are on, because most of these bosses took quite a while to down, and most of them are very fun. This one not being a prime example whatsoever. Especially Lady Vashj was really good, and the lurker above as well, the lurker below. What's his name? We did this in about 1 hour, I think. We had mostly guildies and then like four pugs, something like that. It's surprisingly easy to find level 70 pugs that are geared appropriately for these type of raids. Yeah, we've been pugging for a couple of weeks now, and it's pretty much been a success every time. You see the lurker above or the lurker below kill. I did unfortunately not get to fish it up, but there's always next week if we'll clear it again, because we're moving on, of course. Now most of these fights are still tank and spank fights, but they're at least a lot more challenging on the DPS side of things. You can see that we have far from 25 people, but pretty much all you need to do it appropriately is 2 tanks, or one or 2 tanks, and a good healer, a good set of healers. I mean, like we have 4 healers here, and I'm tanking alone, and that's pretty much all you need, because any DPS is just to make it go faster. And as you can see, because we are on such a small group, all the fights take a while. They're about, I don't know, the actual fights took, what can I say, like 2 to 3 minutes, maybe 4 or 5 minutes, the longer ones at least. So it's coming along to be a bit more like an actual raid, like current raids, I mean, which is cool. I'm optimistic for Wrath of the Lich King and for the later Burning Crusade raids as well. I think Black Temple, Mount Hyjal, and Sunwell will be very, very good in terms of how challenging / fun they will be. Like some of the fights are still rather bland, like this one. What's his name? Lothros or something? Lothros? I don't know. He summons his ghost, and you should have done. He summons this Nathrezim, but there's nothing to really do about that. You can just kill him and it's done. Nonetheless, it was very fun to raid again. Of course, we also cleared Tempest Keep this week, but that video will be up later, because I thought this would be long enough to split up in 2 videos, because watching Serpentshrine and then Tempest Keep all in one sit would be a bit much, maybe. What else to tell you? Yeah, I was thinking that this format of raid video is the best type for me right now, because I tried to just put in all the raid commentary, but that was a bit and then I tried to just speed it up very fast and then put music under it and be done with it. I think I prefer it with a voiceover all the way. And you can just skip to the next boss anyway, so if you don't really want to listen to me talk about this, then yeah, you can just skip. Yeah, this boss was a very close call, as you as you can see. I think because so many people died, it actually hit the enrage timer. There were 2 people alive. It was pretty amazing. It was quite awesome. Around this point, our second tank joined in. I think it was on the previous 2 fights already as well. So this fight was okay, I think. wasn't too special. The DPS had to do something. That's all I know. Here you can see we have to pick up some ads and whatever. It was generally interesting enough to tank right now because I have enough abilities, I think, as a pro warrior. There's plenty to do. Quite like the tanking. Anyway, my fellow tank is decked out in Sunwell gear, I think. Sunwell gear Paladin, it's kind of OP. As you can see on the DPS meters, the DPS is very different on all the people. So some of the, like those two rogues, I think both of them had warglaze. Oh, here you see the opening of the bridge. It's beautiful. Thought I would not slow that down. Speed that up, I mean. But yeah. This was kind of awkward because I was rolling for the loot and they actually accidentally pulled Vashj. Vashj was a really, really long fight, my word. Yeah, someone died already. I think he used Ank eventually. Oh, he was just rest. But they tried to come out with Vashj so that it would reset, but it didn't quite work. I'm not sure. Maybe we could have moved further, right? But everyone was there, so I just said, let's roll with it. We'll be fine. And we were. The pacing is kind of odd, but I don't think you're supposed to pull her out this far. It's kind of funky, but I think we phase her very fast. Like the first 30%, 25-30% is very fast. You can see here the 4 beams, and for those that don't know, all these ads that spawn, if they reach her, they give her a massive damage bonus, and some of them are, what are they, tainted, befouled, something of the like. And if you kill those, they drop an orb, or an essence or something like that. Oh yeah, tainted core. And you can use it to deactivate one of the beams. It was really fun to just, because I don't do research before these bosses, to make it a little bit more challenging, I guess. So we kind of went along with these big ads, and I think we were spread out very well. Me and my fellow tank didn't know how to tank these ads, but it was pretty good. I think we managed to not have any elemental touch Vashj ever, so that was kind of neat, even though we had such a small raid. Yeah, there's one more tainted core left to go, I think. It was a bit iffy because the pugs weren't on TeamSpeak, I don't think, so if they would get a tainted core they wouldn't really pick it up or anything. But we could have gone on forever. And even though it's not super hard, as you can see, it's still very doable. And the healers, I think the healers had it good because there were 4 of them. It was kind of challenging already. But yeah, despite the fact that it's not too hard, it's still a lot of fun, I think, to just do them every now and then, these raids. Here you can see that all the cores have been used. Get to actually fight Vashj. Was a lot of loot that dropped, I think. I'm not sure. And there we go. I think we got the guild achievement and everything. Yeah, that was really fun. Yeah, guild achievements I really quite like. And yeah, that was it. So I'll upload the Tempest Keep video very soon as well. Probably somewhere around next week. And this weekend we're doing Black Temple and Mount Hajal, so that's coming up as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. So yeah, goodbye.